Hey everybody. So today I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people are talking about, and I feel compelled to talk about it as well. I don't think that I'm gonna necessarily say anything that anybody else hasn't already said. I don't claim to have any new ideas on the matter, but I'm gonna try. Um, Today, Donald Trump on Twitter suggested the idea of suspending the election while they get the voting situation figured out, and with all the safety concerns and health concerns with COVID-19. A lot of people are talking about this. Obviously, it's a big deal. It's never happened in 250 years in the United States. It's never happened where a president has suggested suspending or postponing the election. Um, for me personally, I've never had somebody who has surprised me with what they've said or done as much as Donald Trump. It's for 4 years now. Um, Now, don't get me wrong. I knew when Trump was running, I knew that he was no good. I knew he'd be a terrible president. And frankly, I'm not surprised by everything on a whole that's happened. I expected that he was going to be a horrible president and that things were going to get bad under him. But the specifics of it, the things that he said, it just never ceases to amaze me. I find myself every day seeing something, a meme or a quote or a little clip of something on Twitter of something that he allegedly said, and I can't believe it. And I said, "There's no way that he said that. Even Donald Trump couldn't have possibly said fill in the blank." I have a friend, a coworker, who at the very beginning of this year, right during the time that COVID was starting to kind of heat up in China, and it was starting to come over. It was like February, mid February. Um, he said that he believed Donald Trump was going to use this to postpone the election, and that and if he did happen to lose the election, that he wouldn't vacate the office, which I thought was pretty extreme. And I told him that I thought he was just joking, like he was just kind of kind of just exaggerating a little bit. But I didn't honestly believe that. Well, maybe I did. Maybe deep down, maybe on a subconscious level, I did. But I was in denial about it because it's pretty painful as somebody who does actually love his country to imagine his democratically elected leader who swore an oath to defend the Constitution, um, that he would make a suggestion like that. It's not something that I was willing to accept, and my radical ass who supports Bernie Sanders, um, didn't believe that. Just did not think that that would be the case. I thought that was just too out there, conspiracy theory type, paranoid. But he called it. It's exactly what has happened. My friend was absolutely right. Um, because you see, even Trump suggesting it as a thought on Twitter is is enough. That crosses the line. You're the president. You're the ultimate authority figure in the United States. You're the most powerful person in the world. You can't say that. And you can't fall back on joking. He's obviously not joking, but even if he was, I mean, he makes jokes that are not jokes that should be made by a president. I don't have a whole lot else to say about it. It's just kind of that if I'm gonna talk about current events, then president saying that he should extend his presidency and be the first president in the history of our country to suggest that, um, is I guess worth mentioning, and putting my not minority thoughts out there on it. I can't imagine that I'm in the minority on that. I'm struggling to understand how anybody can still stand by him. I don't know. It's weird. You take every little thing that he's ever said. You can say, okay, well, let that go, whatever. That was locker room talk. Oh, he wasn't really mocking that disabled reporter. But he's directly, blatantly going against the Constitution. There's no debate. It's irrefutable. I keep saying vote. This year more than ever. As I said to a fellow who took issue with something that I was saying in the Bo episode, that apparently a lot of people see the way he sees, that Trump is a great leader, and people like me and Bo just don't see it. But a lot of people do. So I told him, hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support, and we'll see in November who's seeing and who's not. So, yeah, we'll see in November, I guess. Continue to take care of yourselves and each other. I'll be talking to you guys again really soon. Thanks a lot for watching. And remember, don't be afraid to question the consensus.